My name is Jim Morris, and I'd like to talk about a presentation I'm proposing to make for South by Southwest in 2024. And the name of the proposal or the presentation is The 5 Factors of Equity and the Redemption of DEI. So it probably comes as no surprise to most people now that diversity, equity, and inclusion as a valid and vital strategy for organizations around the world is under pressure like it's never been before. Events such as the overturning of affirmative action by the Supreme Court and the attempts to politicize it through misinformation and redirection are really disheartening. Yet, there really is still hope. The reality of equity at the practice and policy level promises to benefit everyone. Ironically, it even will benefit those who have benefited from the systemic inequities that others have experienced for generations. Now, we've been studying equity at the organizational level for years, especially the disadvantages and inequities that some people and groups experience at work. We've also been standing up for DEI since the backlash against it started in 2020 through public workshops for anybody who wants to understand more about how to support it. So this research and experience has led us to the discovery of 5 factors. There are advantages for some and disadvantages for others that, when addressed, can create equity for all. Amidst the fear-mongering and misinformation, we believe there is a real opportunity now for the redemption of DEI by demonstrating how equity benefits everyone. The audience for our workshop, we think, is just perfect for practitioners and advocates of diversity, equity, inclusion, access, justice, belonging, whatever acronym you use, especially those who are at the front lines of defending against the wave of misinformation about what it is and why it matters today. The workshop will also be helpful for those who are trying to make sense of the sources of polarization, who have the will to intervene and who want to help promote partnerships across difference. So I hope that gives you some information on the workshop, why we want to do it, what it's about, and what the context is. Final thing I'll say is that the workshop will actually address 3 really important questions with the audience. In a brief, we don't have a lot of time, but we'll be able to do this. The first question is, what does it look like when somebody's treated inequitably at work? The second question is, what are the actions that individuals and organizations can take to make sure that equity exists? And then finally, when an organization says equity is one of our values, how does an organization actually manifest that? So those are the things we're going to look at. That's what we're going to talk about. We've been testing this model thoroughly with a lot of different organizations, and we feel really good about it. Thanks for the time.